see it.
Hey, it's Dave Morris with News OK. I'm in Norman with U2 360 World Tour hits Sunday, October 18th, alongside Angie Bruss and George Lang from the Oklahoman. And guys, not since 1983 has U2 played in Oklahoma. And as you can see behind us, it is going to be quite the big spectacle. We spoke with some of the U2 production staff today. What did they tell us?
Yeah, we spoke to the tour director and the production manager, and this is amazing. As you can see behind us, and you're going to see some of this video of what we're expecting. They said this is going to be the best show that you've ever seen, and I am excited. I kind of believe them. What do you think, George?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we talked to the production director, Jake Berry, who told us basically that while he worked on the Bridges to Babylon tour for the Rolling Stones, which was here in 1997, the last major production that was here at this stadium, and he said that this undertaking just dwarfs that. Mm-hmm. And anybody who was there says that can tell you that that was a huge undertaking. So people are going to be amazed at what they see. And I mean, as you can tell from looking at this superstructure that they built, this giant so-called claw, I mean, it's the kind of thing that you can see from miles away. Mm-hmm. People are going to be just bowled over by this.
Yeah, and they said it kind of has a space age look and feel to it,
right.
Kind of alien, and I definitely see that. They said that if aliens were to come to our planet, this is what they think how they would land.
I think one of the amazing things about this is that as the tour director told us, you're going to be, no matter where you are in the stadium, you're going to get a good view of this. It's been built in the round, hence the 360. So the members of the band, the members of U2 are going to be trotting around this circular stage, and if they're on one side of the stage and you can't see them in person, well, the camera's going to get them. So that you're going to be able to, constantly see the action no matter where they are.
Yeah, and they said that the audience defines a lot of how well the show is. So we just have to get out there. We're all going. We've got to be screaming our heads off. Are we ready for this? We're not going to have voices on Monday.
This is true. A few more details that we did learn today. U2 has focused this tour on playing some college towns. That's why Norman. We learned that the band actually will show up on Sunday, do a sound check around 11 in the morning, I believe is what they said. The show doors opens at 5, Black Eyed Peas at 7. These guys hit the stage at 8:30 or so. George, we were just talking about that Rolling Stone magazine and how they kind of reinvented themselves as biggest band in the world, and do they still have that status?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what we were talking about is back in 1997, they had the Pop Mart tour, which was the last major stadium undertaking, and but the album itself was a disappointment, both artistically and commercially. Well, in 2000, they came back, and Bono, it's a well-known quote. He said, "We're reapplying to be the biggest band in the world," and they came out with All That You Can't Leave Behind. The subsequent albums after that, How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb, and the latest one, No Line on the Horizon, they've had that big U2 sound. They're quintessential U2 sounding albums, and so so absolutely, there really aren't any bands that can do this right now. Mm-hmm. One of the things that's talked about is that a lot of the big artists that we see, they go with just screen sets, where you see a big screen and they can change it up from song to song. Well, this is one of the few bands that can get away with something that looks like it could transport you into space. So this is in a category by itself.
Yeah, and some advice they said: arrive early, parking wise and all of that. Get here early and enjoy the show, have a good time. Fortunately, it's not going to be raining. It looks like this weekend is good, but they said they actually have some rain screens, something like that come up. So just in case it does cloud over and look like it's going to rain all of a sudden, they have some precautions for that.
They haven't had to use it yet,
yes.
though. So here's hoping, but it looks like the weather's going to be great. So.
Yay.
Forecast for tomorrow's in the 60s. That means tomorrow night will probably dip down into the upper 50s. One last question for you guys. Favorite U2 song?
Favorite U2 song? The title track to The Unforgettable Fire. Absolutely. From 1984, it was the one that sort of minted them as one of my favorite bands. Just a big, beautiful, symphonic rock song, and it's really one of Bono's greatest vocal performances, so that's one for me.
I definitely say Joshua Tree album is my favorite album, and With or Without You, because I'm a girl and I love that song. What about you?
Stay off of Zooropa. But one of the all-time best songs performed live, Where the Streets Have No Name. And
Oh, nice.
that'll be one of the closing songs before they hit the encore. Sunday night, October 18th at Gaylord Family Memorial Stadium. It's the U2 360 World Tour. George will have continuing coverage on News OK throughout the show that night and, of course, in the Oklahoma.
Tonight.